The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Project by Caleb Bauer and Alan Busceletti.
District 12. District 12 is the last district in the nation of Panem. District 12 is one of the poorest districts and usually does very poorly in the annual Hunger Games. This setting is important because Katniss and her family live here. The capital. Another setting is the capital. The capital is where the wealthiest, most powerful people live in Panem. The capital decides all that happens in Panem. Things in the capital are very different from things in the district. Many people in the capital wear bright colored wigs, have gems implanted in their bodies, and have tattoos in strange places. This is an important setting because preparations for the games occur here. The arena. The arena is an outdoor enclosed area where the Hunger Games are held each year. Each year the environment for the arena changes. When Katniss and Peeta participate in the games, the environment has several different terrains. In one direction there is a wheat field that extends for miles and miles. In another direction contains a lake that could be used for a shelter and a water source. In the final two directions is a forest full of animals, trees, and leads to several ponds. Much of the story's plot happens in the arena. Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen is a 16-year-old with straight brown hair and stone gray eyes. When Katniss was 11, her father died in a mining explosion. The death of her father left her with the responsibility of taking care of her younger sister Primrose Everdeen and her mother. With this responsibility to fill, Katniss began hunting daily with her best friend Gale. Her favorite weapon to use while hunting is a bow and arrow. Katniss is independent, strong, responsible, and fearless, but has trouble dealing with her emotions. Katniss is the female tribute from District 12 for the Hunger Games. Katniss is the narrator of the book. Peeta Mellark. Peeta Mellark is the son of a baker, a 16-year-old, and has dirty blonde hair with light blue eyes. Peeta claims that he is in love with Katniss even though he has never talked to Katniss until the Hunger Games. Peeta shows his love and compassion for Katniss throughout the book. Strong, kind, smart, and courageous are traits that come to mind when talking about Peeta Mellark. Peeta is the male tribute from District 12 for the Hunger Games. Gale Hawthorne. Gale Hawthorne is Katniss's best friend and hunting partner. Gale is 18 with dark brown hair and brown eyes. Like Katniss, his father died in the same mining accident, also forcing him to take care of his family. Gale is a great hunter and is very good at setting traps. Gale's traits are smart, cunning, and caring. Haymitch Abernathy. Haymitch Abernathy is Katniss and Peeta's mentor for the Hunger Games. Haymitch is the victor of the 50th Hunger Games and has long blonde hair. Haymitch is an alcoholic but is clean while helping Katniss and Peeta prepare for the games. He is disrespectful, cranky, and always wanting a drink. Cena. Cena is Katniss' stylist. Throughout the book, Cena is responsible for almost all of Katniss' stunning clothes. Cena's most famous work is when he sets Katniss on fire during the parade at the Capitol. Katniss loves talking with Cena and feels very comfortable when he is around. Cena is funny, smart, kind, and caring.
The conflict of this book is Prim, Katniss's little sister, gets chosen for the 74th annual Hunger Games. When that happens, Katniss volunteered for her. So now Katniss has to fight to the death. The person that gets chosen with her is a boy named Peeta Mellark, and he has a crush on Katniss. The conflict is there can only be one winner. If she ever wants to see her family again, she has to win the 74th Hunger Games. Exposition. The exposition, or introduction, introduces Katniss, Prim, Katniss's sister, Gale, and Katniss's mom. It also tells the situation she's in and how the Hunger Games work. Rising action. The rising action is the reaping and all the events leading up to the games, which include the interviews and training. She also makes friends with some people and foes with others. The climax. The climax of the book is the whole games. The games include challenges that Katniss has to face to get out. It also includes fires, facing enemies, and mutant dogs. The falling action. The falling action is when the games end with a surprising twist. Resolution. After the games, rumors spread that the districts are preparing for an uprising. This sets up for the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy, Catching Fire.
The theme in The Hunger Games is never give up hope. Throughout the book, Katniss faces many tasks such as surviving the Hunger Games. That puts her in a very unoptimistic mood. Many times during these tasks, it seems as though she has given up and just quit, but there is always one little thing that gives her the hope to push through her troubles and come out victorious in that task. The Hunger Games is a great book. This book is for both boys and girls because it has action, adventure, romance, and suspense. I recommend this book to anyone that is looking for an amazing book.